TYT Sports locked out once again here at YouTube Space LA. Steve, you're a fan favorite from this week's Week 2. You could go ahead, plug yourself. Go ahead.
Thank you, Steve O.
Steven O88 on Twitter. So you're getting a lot of love. So I've decided to bring in your great mind on the National Football League. A shocking trade that we have just seen gone down. Jim Irsay, the owner of the Indianapolis Colts, has decided to, just trade a first-round pick in next year's draft. The Colts are already going to be pretty good, if the average football fan knows anything. And they have revamped the running back position by trading for Trent Richardson. Trent Richardson of the Cleveland Browns has been traded for a first-round pick. So now, as Steve-O indicated off the air, they have the number 1 and number 3 picks from the 2012 NFL draft. Shocking, surprising, could be a few words.
Yeah, it's shocking. First of all, congrats to the Colts.
Sure.
They have great management there. They're smart. Irsay and his team they've done a great job over the years. Remember when they took Manning over instead of Ryan Leaf?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, in hindsight, that's a comical and laughable discussion.
No, but
at the time, there was quite a lot of debate on whether they should go with Manning or Leaf. And the Colts, to their credit, said it's not even close. They said it's not even remotely close. We're going with Manning. Of course, good pick. And then over the years, they added all the right pieces. Reggie Wayne, T.Y. Hilton. So they've done a great job. And for Cleveland, I don't know what they're thinking, because trading away the centerpiece of your offense 2 weeks into the season tells me they're giving up on the season already. That's a bad message.
But they're getting the first round, not for a first round pick, not the number 1 overall, the first round pick in next year's draft. So out of anything, it's going to be a worse pick.
It won't be as good as the 3rd pick of the draft they had in Trent Richardson, because the Colts are already good. They get Richardson, they could go deep into the playoffs, and it's going to be a shitty pick.
Yeah. I mean, out of anything, they're going for the Teddy Bridgewater sweepstakes. They're currently in them. It looks like they're going to win them now. I'm confused. I don't really understand it. But however, I knew people who worked in the Bulls front office when Emeka Okafor was in the draft. And they said, do not draft Okafor. He's going to be out of the league by 30. Granted, they were wrong on that front. They said his knees are going to be shot. There has to be something that we don't know. Because on the surface, it looks it looks like a total dumb move. And we could agree on that. However, there has to be something that the Browns know that we don't as football fans, saying that his shoulder isn't good, his right knee is bad, he's going to suffer a lot of concussions. Maybe it's the mechanics in which the way he runs. I don't know. I mean, out of anything, I would think they know something we don't.
Well, I hope for their sake they do, but I don't see it, because I'm a big fan of Richardson. I loved him at Alabama. I was not a big Mark Ingram fan. I thought he was overrated. He was a decent player in a great system, but Richardson seemed very dynamic. I liked him better than Ingram the year that Ingram won the Heisman. So I've never heard any account of Trent being a bad guy. In fact, I've heard the opposite, that he's a great guy. He's had, a good upbringing, and he's not a troublemaker. So, no locker room issues that I'm aware of. So I just don't get it. I mean, it is weird. And, these mid-season trades are extremely rare in the NFL.
Yes.
Rams traded Eric Dickerson to the Colts in October. And then when the Cowboys traded Herschel Walker to Minnesota for 987 picks.
And I think you said Randy Moss also, but he was at the twilight of his career.
Yeah, Randy Moss was traded in 2010 from the Patriots to back to the Vikings, after the 4th or 5th game. But he, at that point, he was. That was probably his last year, or maybe the second to last year. So he was done. But this is a 22-year-old?
22.
22-year-old.
23 at the most.
Your stud running back that you're supposed to build your team around, and they gave up on him. It's really strange.
Yeah, it's strange. It's dumbfounding. Here's what we can all agree on. We feel for you, Cleveland.